Hi guys. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I'm usually working so late in the garden that I never get around to it. So I want to take you on a little tour of the Wixner farm. This is the edge of our property. This is the driveway, of course, and this line of trees here on the left is the actual edge of our property. So we're going to take a stroll this way. I'm going to show you some of what we've been doing. We've been living here in this house about 8 years. And when we got here, there really wasn't, there's some pines and some ornamental shrubs, but we've always wanted an orchard. We've always wanted a lot of gardens, and that's what we have. So this first bunch of trees, these are all peach trees. Then we have some plums. Okay. See if I can find you a plum or two to look at. Oh, there we go. All right. Sorry about the leaves. And then the next couple are going to be pears. Not sure where they're hiding, but there's a few in there. And then we come to the grape arbor. This is my favorite spot. It's about 100 feet of grape arbor. Okay. And I'm going to show you these. Let's see if we can get them. There you go. Those are going to be Concords. And we've got a bunch starting on both sides. So we've got about 7 or 8 different varieties of grapes. Can you tell which side we started first? Well, yep, that would be the left. Then we put the second arbor up on the right. All right, these are kiwi. So those are going to be kiwis. And we put some more different varieties of grapes in. Down here we've got goji berries. This is a raspberry. And then we come up the hill to the back edge of our property. All right. All right, this is the back edge. There's the car, so there's the driveway. I'll take a quick stop by the chicken coop. And then we'll go over and see some more of the farm. Say hi, girls. There she is. There's 6 of them somewhere. All right. So on the other side of the driveway, we have, oh, I almost forgot. There we go. Here's the pole beans right behind my car. And this is the pile of dirt that we work with. So after work every day, Dave stops by. He gets 8 buckets of good leaf compost. This is today's leaf compost. Dumps it in the pile. We add some peat moss to it, and then it goes in our gardens. So on this side, we have 3 boxes. All right. This first box is all eggplants. There's 47. This second box is all different kinds of peppers. There's 50 peppers. And in the third box, we have a variety of things. We've got some beets. They're just starting to come up. We've got turnips and kohlrabi. The carrots are coming up. It looks like maybe even the leeks have just about started. And then we start into the herb garden. So I've got some dill, some thyme, some rosemary, parsley, and there's some of the rest of the herb garden. Now we're at the front of the house, and across the front of the house we have, you can kind of probably see, there's onions along the edge of this box, and the first bunch is Swiss chard. And then we've got some lettuces, and we're finally getting some spinach. So I'm going to show you a picture down the front of the house. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes at the front, and then there's some boxes along the front of the house that we're still working on. And we've got trees, fruit trees up here as well. So these are going to be apricots. Oh, and I just scared Mother Robin. Those are going to be prunes. Well, they're not going to be. They are prunes. More prunes. This beautiful leafy creation is a Toka plum. Tastes a little bit like bubble gum. And she's actually getting a few little tokas on there. All right, there's the front of the house. You can kind of see it, but we keep a greenhouse in the winter and spring so we can start our young plants. This box is going to be all different beans and peas. And this box is more of my herb garden. So as we walk along, there's many, many, many more trees. All different kinds of trees. Dave really likes to do a variety of different kinds of trees. This little one that we just planted is a gummy berry. They say it tastes like gummies. We'll see. These two are jujubes. They're also a berry. And I've got a few more fruit trees down the front of the line. Then we have a second row. This is where the apple trees start. So we've got a whole line of apple trees extending all the way down the property. They're beautiful. Oh, I almost missed them. This is our box that we have our cucumbers in. They're yummy. This year we're trying something new. Instead of having to weed constantly, we put down some weed guard. I'm at the edge of my house now, so you can see down to the end of our property, there's just lines of trees, all fruit trees, all different kinds, different apples, peaches, pears. I think this one had a couple of pears on it. Oh, yep. There you go. Pears. Beautiful. Here's another one. Different pear tree. More pears. And once the trees in the row stop, this is my berry patch. So this is the first line of berries. They are really throwing out lots and lots of runners now. Lots of runners. So they're going to start producing berries here. Oh, look at this. Look at that. There they are. I got some different kinds of trees in here. We've got pawpaws and we've got mayhaws. We've got a few different kinds of trees. Dave would know all of the different ones. Where is it? So this is trees all the way down to the end of the property. It's amazing. All different kinds of trees. I didn't even know what a pawpaw was when we first started this. Let me go, this is the edge of the property and the last of the trees, and let me just kind of show you what we got going on. This is the edge of the berries. I need to do a little more weeding one of these days. Then we've got some really crooked rows of berries. I don't know what I was doing when I was planting these bad boys, but okay. No big deal. More berries. We've got golden raspberries. We've got black raspberries. We've got sea berries, gooseberries. We have a slew of different kind of berries. It goes all the way down to the end of the row there. And we have some autumn olives in there as well. This is our third row of berries. There's a whole bunch of different things in the third row of berries. You can see towards the end there, that's where the last of the berries and the trees are. Then along this line where the old pines were that we took out, in between each of the pines, we put some more berries. Because why wouldn't you? So there's berries in here. Oh, look at that. They're starting to flower. That means we're going to have berries here pretty soon. And again, I do need to do a little weeding, but you get the idea. This whole row is all berries. So this is a new one for us this year. This is going to be our squash line. So we're going to have a whole bunch of different squash. And as you can see, we're on the far side of the house. We do have more boxes over here. Right now they have rhubarb in them and lots of weeds because we're still working at it. So, and then back towards the back of the house and towards the chicken coop. And those are my gardens.